And everyone has a copy of his determination in a folder. And some of you went out to the property,
Yeah,
correct?
Scott and I did. Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to explain it, what you're, to the rest, to the whole group?
Yeah, so it's a two-car garage basically with a overhang right in the backyard, and it's adjacent to the 200-foot, I guess, water, what do you call that? The
Riverfront.
riverfront. Yep. That's really it, not much to explain.
When we went and looked at it, I was going to measure, but we couldn't get in there. It is so thick that we couldn't measure, but if he's well out of the 25 and 50 and the 100, so if it's anything, oh yeah, he's got that.
I printed
Kind of,
the GS map and located the area in question, which is right on the periphery of the 200-foot.
well, it might go over it just a little bit.
And everything runs still downhill there too, so
Yeah.
if there's anything, it'll run downward.
Right.
Yeah, we definitely gotta have some silt fences and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that goes without saying, and that should be on the,
But it stays super dry. That's the, it's not really wet there at all.
well, everything's dry.
Yeah.
We're in an official.
I know, it's super dry out there.
Level 3, I don't know if we've ever been a level 4, but
Has anyone well, dried up yet?
No,
Not yet,
No
huh?
water at my mom's house, well,
Did it dry out?
it sputters.
That's what
We're,
I heard.
really?
Yeah.
All the shallow ones, yeah. Even another person I know, they're not that deep. They're only like,
It's not that deep, it's like 100 foot.
oh, that's deeper. The one, up here in North Road, he's like 50 to 75 feet and it's doing similar.
Huh,
The one at my house is 220, so.
I guess,
That's what I've got, I
I
think.
don't know what my brother.
I guess I'm lucky. I have a shallow well, but it's been fine.
Good, huh?
so far.
Oh, that's good.
We had to call out the plumber. Come look at what was going on.
Mm,
So is there any other places like this barn, or this is the only spot that was
Yeah.
made sense?
This is pretty much the only one. Everything else is like,
Yeah,
Everything over here.
it's all hill.
Yeah, it's even
Yeah.
more steep and.
Yep.
yeah, the house is here. And it's level here, and then it goes down at the steep grade down to the garage. And all around it is a steep grade as
Yep.
well. And then this is all,
going towards the house or going towards the,
everything is steeply
all
graded from the
steep.
street.
Yeah,
The house has been leveled.
Now, can he go closer to the street? What's
No.
the set off? No.
no, there's,
It's a hill. It's probably like a 30-degree.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, we can go skiing up there.
yeah.
You'd have to
No
do
joke,
blasting
you know,
and
you
all
could.
kinds of-
I would,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is like he said, it's the only place to put it.
South Ridge. I have no idea where South Ridge is.
Me either.
is it the top of South Road?
Oh,
And he's right at the cul-de-sac at the end of it. too.
That's right up the road.
So
So
where would you guys like the, silt fence?
It's gotta be below it, below the work.
Yeah, downhill.
Yeah, yeah. So it would have to go down here somewhere.
hmm,
This is where he's building,
yeah.
so it's gotta be down there.
And is that area all vegetated? Where you said to put the,
Yes, once you get in there, it is, but there is
Is it cleared where
part
he's
of it.
putting it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's already been cleared where that's going.
Okay.
So along the
guess-
edge of it,
We need to know the limits of work because you're gonna, if he can dig, are you putting a footing and everything in?
We'll be putting, like post and beam type footings.
Sonotubes?
Yep.
and are you planning to clear anything beyond what has been cleared already?
Just brush, if anything.
Okay,
Not anything big, no.
yeah, because that's all in the original, orders of conditions, that's all protected area.
Yeah, yeah, there's just some brush. That's what he was getting at, like when it's kind of dense, it's like bushes and things of that nature, you know, like vines.
Really thick. And
Mm-hmm.
Just vine, it's kind of viney in there.
yeah, I would say it's probably like,
Could you measure from the cul-de-sac over to get a better idea where it is?
well, the measurements are here.
Oh, all right.
That's from up there.
Okay.
And this is the other side over here. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, but if you measured to find out if it's actually in the riverfront or not, we don't know.
well,
It's close.
you have to measure from here,
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we couldn't get in there.
you couldn't even
Yeah.
get in there,
The-
yeah.
The brush, maybe starts like right here and it's like super thick.
Uh-huh. So how many sonotubes, do you have any idea?
I think when we bring it up with Wendell, that would be the next step, you know, whatever he's gonna approve on that.
Well, I'm just wondering about when they put in the sonotubes, I mean, there isn't a lot of soil that comes up, but there is soil. And I'm just wondering, as far as protecting
Yeah,
this area from the soil.
it would just be the one side of it that would be against that brush, you know, the other, probably.
all that soil needs to be put in a separate area where it can't go anywhere.
What do you mean? When it's pulled out, you mean?
Yeah, when you pull, you're gonna have a lot of dirt.
Or something.
You're going down 4 feet.
Yeah,
You're gonna have a foot diameter tube,
right,
4 feet down.
yeah,
That's quite a bit of dirt.
And you have a few of them because you're 32 foot by 32 foot. So
yeah,
there'll be
yeah.
I'm guessing,
A few.
yeah,
Yeah.
at least every 8 feet, right? Or something?
That would make sense to me.
Yeah,
So that's
Yeah.
4 per side.
So the dirt has to go back somewhere in that.
so you're not having a slab.
No, we're gonna do post and beam and then we'll just pour a floor inside of it.
So you are pouring a
That's a
floor.
slab.
A
That's
wood,
a slab.
a wood
Concrete?
floor?
Yeah, but it's not gonna be like any, yeah, probably
Concrete, it's gonna
concrete.
be a concrete slab.
Yeah,
Okay. So you're sure you're not doing footing? I don't know if you can put,
according to one, they said the post and beam will be all right, according to him. When I last spoke to him, but he said to
that's
pass,
the building inspector?
yeah,
That would be hoping.
yep, one Hobie.
Do you have a contractor yet?
Yeah, yep.
So
We really needed
I'm a
some,
little confused with the post and beam.
Right,
Is that the building is gonna be post and beam? You know, like how they build buildings and barns and houses post. and beam?
yeah, but it's similar to what she's saying. It goes into a sonotube, I
Oh,
believe.
so it's, all right.
Then you got your bottom plate attaches to that and then your studs come off of that.
The sonotube is the footing.
It is, yeah. The other thing is to pour the whole thing concrete below the frost level. That's what I think you were thinking of, a slab. That would be a slab, but
Yeah,
you're not doing that?
not doing that. We're just gonna pour a floor,
Right.
but with the sonotubes being the,
Underneath,
yeah,
those are the footings.
yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah,
he's probably gonna, I'm guessing there have
Yeah.
to be at least every 8 feet.
Right.
So if you're 32, you're gonna have one on each end.
yeah,
And all of it, punch them in the middle.
yeah.
No,
That's
just around the edge. If it's gonna
No, it
post
would
a
be in the
beam.
middle too.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's 32
right.
by 30, yeah,
No,
but still
maybe.
needs
How wide is it?
Yeah.
32 feet by 32 feet.
Oh, all right. So you're
Yeah,
gonna have,
maybe.
So there will. be-
you're just gonna buy like 4 on each side.
Yeah,
So there's gonna be 4 on that back side.
yeah.
And probably 4 in the middle.
Yeah, we said 32 by 32, but we may make it 32 by 24. We're still kind of debating that at this, but we just said go off of these measurements. just
Because of
to-
the
Yep.
extremes.
Yep, exactly, the extreme.
So basically, the dirt that you unearth for the sonotubes, you'd have to put in a contained area so it doesn't have any
Or
runoff.
remove it completely.
Or remove, yeah, preferably.
Gotcha.
'Cause
It can't go in that riverfront area.
Because if.
Oh, that's no problem.
Yeah.
you know what you're gonna do with it?
I can use it for all the other parts of the hill, I guess.
Somewhere to.
Build
Yeah,
up.
if-
I could
yeah,
build up with it,
smooth
yeah.
out, Yeah,
Yep,
that would be fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
get it level.
Long, yeah.
Got lots of use for fill, actually.
But-
Okay.
Before anything starts, you gotta put in the silt fence.
Oh, yeah, we figured that
needs to
actually.
go along that whole edge.
It may be, yeah, with all that brush, they're gonna have to cut the brush
No, they don't have to cut any brush.
to put the silt fence?
No, well,
There's enough distance, I
No.
think, between the planned
Right.
construction
and the edge of the. brush.
Oh, okay, all right,
and
okay,
the silt fence.
Put it right at the edge of the brush.
yeah.
Okay.
And do we want, if it's that steep, do we need something besides like hay bales, right, straw?
That area that he's constructing on is level.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I know what she's saying. She's talking about running.
If it runoff, like if we think it's gonna be a problem, then silt fence may not
Right,
be enough.
I see, yeah.
maybe the hay bales behind it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's easy to do.
No,
Yeah,
it's actually
Especially
straw bales.
Torrential and it comes
Yeah.
down that
so
hill
you put the
through the construction area and down.
hay bale like this
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the edge of the brush over here, and then you put the silt fence here. Dug, I mean,
Yeah,
tacked into the ground.
yeah.
There's usually 2 stakes per hay bale.
Yeah.
Straw bale.
Right.
That'll keep it from collapsing
Yeah.
if you use the hay bales behind it to support.
And it'll stop your erosion too, which is good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, because I'm writing this in.
Okay.
So you decided that he's going to, in this whole area, you want the silt fence?
No, just behind the construction, just a U shape around the
All
construction.
right, just around the
Yeah,
construction.
yeah.
Okay, so you want silt fence and then you want
Straw bales.
Supported with.
straw bales behind it with double stakes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you'll have to call us, 48 hours before
Yeah,
construction to let us know, so we can come out. and
Check
look
out
at
the silt fence.
Oh, okay, we'll have that set up before we do anything. All right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
good enough.
So we don't trust you, but.
Yeah, you guys come up, you find a couple of toothpicks and,
Yeah, right, yeah, there's a problem there.
yeah.
Have you built the
Fishnet and toothpicks.
driveway yet?
Yeah, there is one there.
There's a
Yep,
driveway.
Yep, it's
to the
hard
area?
pack, yeah.
Yeah, it's dirt, but.
It's dirt with
It's
some,
dirt.
yeah, we gotta put some hard pack down and
Okay. So
that's
you're
about
gonna
it, yeah. But yeah, it's all ready to go.
all right, I'm just gonna adding this to the 2.
And I don't know if you want to make a condition out of it, just that the dirt they take out for the footings
Needs to be placed
secured somewhere, not.
in the riverfront.
Not tossed down the hill, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, no, trust me, I need a lot of, if you guys have extra dirt, ship it up.
No, I can use some myself.
Yeah. You gotta try to straighten out that mountain a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
I know.
Okay. So,
And we probably should put that. Do you have a set of, well, it's RDA, so. Spoils, is it called spoils?
Yeah.
Spoils?
Well,
wait a minute.
Dirt comes up, what's called spoiled.
I've called this place.
Yeah,
Huh?
from sonotubes placement
mhm.
needs to be put outside of the riverfront area.
Soil from the sonotubes?
Yes.
What is the name of that river anyway? Does it have a name?
I don't know what-
Perennial stream, I don't.
I don't know.
River might be-
How
Oh.
is soil dug up from placing the sonotubes or?
Did you?
Is there
put
even a
spoils
river?
from Sonotube?
I've never seen anything.
It's been declared a
Right.
wetland because of a,
All right, soil
or something.
Something,
On it.
huh?
Something, yeah,
I
place,
know there's that retention pond I was
Okay.
telling you about, but that's way,
that's way in there.
Yeah,
yeah, behind
Yeah,
other.
on the
Does it-
IGS drawing.
outside the
Does it come
200
from that, you
foot.
think?
That's protected too, the retention pond.
Yeah. Wonder if it comes from that retention.
Must be.
Go to the Hampden MA dot.
That gov that has
Go to
that,
GIS,
yep,
Yes, link.
Oh, there.
and then you can search in there for wetlands. And you can look, or anything really,
Show.
yeah.
and that'll show you
Hmm.
your wetlands.
Well, it's like Liz wants me to
They'll name
come
it
up with
something.
her property and
All right.
We just started talking at the dump.
Yeah, I don't know.
I said, well, I can come up there just as a friend and say, just stay out of here. They serious. You need to do anything, come see us and come join the commission.
Okay. So let me
Because I
get
think we're
this
supposed to be
one.
7.
Here.
That's the max, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the max, yeah.
Used to have 7.
Yeah,
We got 2 or 3 potentials, right?
Yeah.
Well, there was supposed to be,
We're here, but
Yeah.
3 potentials that are,
yeah, there was supposed to be 2 of them here tonight.
guess I'm not really interested.
They're not that interesting.
I
No,
don't know.
no, the 2-year-old is sick.
Well, no, there was another one.
Oh, there
Or
was
2
another
other
one.
ones.
Oh,
Oh, well, the one I talked to, he
2 more.
said he was gonna be here.
Must be outside, 200 foot from two. Okay. Want me to read it?
sure.
All right, this was dated October 28th, 2024. And we have issued a negative determination number 3. The work described in the request is within the buffer zone as defined in the regulations, but will not alter an area subject to protection under the act. Therefore, it does not require filing a notice of intent, subject to the following conditions. All work will be outside the 100-foot buffer. Silt fence with double stake straw bales will be placed behind the work area. Soil from the sonotube placement must be outside the 200-foot protected area from the stream.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so you have 2 of these to sign so that I can keep one for the office.
All right.
I didn't mark them.
I still pen to send around with it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bigger pen.
It's a Mustang. That's my neighbor.
Really?
Yeah.
I got a Mustang, but you can't hear it. It's electric,
That's not a,
Oh, do you have the electric one?
electric GT.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, thing is fast.
that's not a Mustang.
Well, it's kind of like a,
I've got one too. That's how I know
electric
it.
drill, the
Yeah.
power is instant.
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 Yeah,
And it's 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds.
very nice.
And do you want to pass that one just to him?
Yeah, he can
Challenged.
walk away with it. Oh, wait, no, I have.
Gotta ask my neighbor.
Wait, oh,
I have to check.
Righto.
That we gave.
That's the Mach E, isn't it? Is that they
Yes, it
call it the
is.
Mach- Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a Mach,
It's
yeah.
That's
The
it.
GT, it's not the Mach
What
E.
year?
23,
Okay.
it's 1 year old.
Okay, here it goes.
All right.
Hand delivery,
It's pretty fast.
November 20th, 2000.
We're close.
All right.
I've got like,
all right.
Now, you
80
get it.
Oh my God, really?
485. Yeah.
Oh, you played with that then?
No, that's stock.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's like 480 or 45 stock.
Wow.
I didn't touch it. No supercharger, nothing.
Cool. Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Sound good?
Oh, yeah. And I can add dampeners. I can make it quiet if I want.
Oh.
Yep. You know, if I don't want to wake the neighbors up.
Yeah, yeah.
So maybe under.
If I want to be a nice neighbor, I
Yeah,
can.
there you go.
Specific.
Nice, nice.
Um,
That's like a
requirement.
go-kart.
It is.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
I will as soon as.
Uh,
Yeah, all right. No, I just,
We'll see it
Yep,
probably
I
in
know.
town one day. It's a convertible. Can't miss it.
Okay,
all right.
Black.
all right, this is
The
a
neighbor has a black one, but his isn't convertible.
Color's yours.
whole new
Black also. Yeah.
Do you want me, everybody?
He got his right after I got mine.
Letter.
It could be the letter. I wasn't
His,
at the last.
like, literally,
meeting,
So do we need
months
to
after
close
mine,
the
I guess he
Hearing for the,
must have been poking out the
Yes.
window,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
I make a motion that we close the hearing for the W.
23.
Already-
The request for determination.
Request for determination. For, what was it, 23 South Ridge.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
You're done.
All right,
Thanks, everyone.
all right.
Much
Just to-
appreciated.
Just
We
let us know before.
begin to build.
I'll, let Bonnie know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just let her know when the silt fence is.
Yep,
And we'll come out
I'll
and look
put
at
a
it.
call in, yeah.
Check out your Mustang. I mean, look at.
Yeah. Yeah, check it out. So sounds so good. Let's see the Mustang.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Care.
Have a good night.
You too.
All right, I guess we're opening the meeting for the extensions for OOC on Lot 2 Scantic Road.
Mhm.
We have a letter from the guy asking for his extension.
Yep.
He's trying to build a new home.
Yeah.
It will not be completed by 2025.
That's when the old one expires.
So he actually has 3 more months.
Hmm.
Yeah, he
So-
wanted to do it early.
Yeah,
He wanted to get a jump on it.
Lot 2, is this the old Pelletier property?
Yep.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Any discussion? Has anything changed out there as far as the wetland?
Somebody living out there, but
He is,
Yeah,
yeah.
but he came to the meeting last month and
okay,
talked to him a little bit and
Yeah.
just, nothing's been done on it other than him putting in his little driveway and his trailers. But the permanent markers are never been put in or anything like that.
Hmm,
They were supposed to have been done by Pelletier before he built, but
okay.
he walked away
Do we
and sold
want
it.
him
so-
to put those in before we,
Can we do that?
well, you inherit whatever problems you get.
yeah,
So the permanent markers are not there.
So we should make him do it.
so we need to give him a copy of the order of conditions and say,
Yes.
He should have that copy.
Yeah, he should have it.
When he bought the property, he should have gotten it, right?
Right.
well, you never know.
Oh.
You did, right.
Doesn't mean he
Okay.
did.
okay.
Yeah, and I can give him another copy, but I
Yeah.
think he did because he knew that it
It was
wasn't up
running out.
until March.
Right.
Okay. So do we need him to put those in before,
Before we issue an extension?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if he's gonna be able to, if we get cold, the ground's gonna freeze. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but that was one of the original things that had to be done.
Right,
Is there a place on the extension that we can just
there are,
footnote that?
yeah, I mean, if he would let us on the
Well, do we
property.
know what the other, is there anything else that needed to be done? Do you know?
Do we have the order of conditions?
Yeah. I do have the order
We do.
I
somewhere.
mean, I tried to get on the property to go see it and I
Yeah.
contacted him and he never answered me. I wanted to go look, but he said there were no markers there, but I don't know for sure because we haven't been allowed on it.
Isn't this property mostly wetlands anyway?
Yeah, most of
A
it.
lot.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be all kinds of issues here.
It's impossible to
The
build.
build area is very small.
I don't know how he's gonna put anything
Got to
in.
build a 6-story house.
Like 20 by 20?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just exaggerating, but. Yeah, that's why Pelletier got rid of it.
Right.
He didn't want to build.
Yeah, and then there was a couple other buyers after Pelletier that had the same problem. So
Hmm.
I have the orders right on my other desk. So I can go grab those if you want to look at
I
the
can
order.
grab them so you don't have to walk.
That's okay.
He wants to test his key anyway.
Yeah, I gotta try it out. Sure you don't want me to go? All
I can do it.
right.
I just wonder if there's anything else
Yeah,
and we
I don't
should,
know. We'd have to-
you know,
There might be more
Look
stuff.
at it.
Well, that lot had a lot of
Mhm.
problems, that's for sure.
and this should go with the other file.
Oh, this is with Mohammed?
Yes.
Okay. And
Is there
this,
any correspondence there that we need to read?
well,
Like a
while I'm pulling Pelletier's file, you can go over it. We got 2 forest cutting plans, this week. One of them, is all under NHESP and it hasn't been
Nipsey's.
signed off yet by the forester.
Okay.
This one's complete. So those are 2, those are 2.
You guys ever really look at these?
Couple.
Sometimes,
What's he cutting?
yeah.
Where
Where,
is it?
where is
Take
this?
my keys and stuff.
That's what I'm trying to find. Where is it? Landowner information. Thrasher Road, 34
Thrasher.
Thrasher Road, 5.5 acres.
Thresher,
Petrol is the,
Control, 34,
from Brimfield is,
Thresher.
landowner is Collins from
Oh,
Long
okay.
Meadow.
Thresher runs from Scantic directly across from Rockadundy over
Oh, boy, there,
to South Munson.
okay.
Bank Height.
I should know that.
Where's
That's
the
where,
filter strips?
Should we hike?
no,
Oh.
what's her name? The dumpster lady, the pink dumpsters.
No wetland crossings.
Affordable waste?
Yeah, that's where she
Solutions?
lives.
Oh,
She lives on Thresher. My grandson and her son are friends.
20
that's cool.
20 board feet. 2 board feet of, must be, can't be board feet.
But I
CD.
don't think this is
And then 10 of
that. she is
cordwood
this.
and pulp, 10.
Oh, that's way down here. So this property is right at the corner of Scantic. So that's Scantic right there,
Okay,
Rockadundy right there, Thresher.
okay.
That's it, right in here.
So what do they want to do? Clear it?
Cut some trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like a
It's-
whole
it's-
lot.
It's a forest cutting plan. They have different rules
Yeah,
than their,
But still, if it's within 25 of a wetland,
yeah, I don't know. I think they get around that too somehow.
You
10
know,
to 36 inch. This cut will harvest dead trees, hazard trees, and the remaining mature overstory trees. Advanced regeneration scattered oaks will be retained. The existing soil seeded bank and seed from the nearby trees will be the source of future regeneration. The landowner would like property to be safe to walk through while keeping it forested.
So the real issue here is not wetlands, it's what's that?
Well, it looks like there's a brook here.
Yeah, but
They're not
what is
cutting
the
on
other
it.
thing? That
Nifty.
NH,
It's totally in it. Yeah,
it's within that, it's natural heritage.
yeah,
They have their own set of rules
Yeah.
too.
yeah,
And they're in it?
Yeah. it's
Yeah, the
completely
whole-
in it.
yeah.
they have to file with them,
Very wild.
like, Nick Turnberg did, remember on Wilbraham Road, and he couldn't,
Is it this one?
cut
This is the 200.
between May and
Oh,
That's the only part
November,
that's
something like
within-
that.
Ah, yeah.
Okay,
So,
So they're
whose
without-
duty is it
they're
to
not in
notify
up there.
NHSP? Them?
They have to do it,
They
yeah,
have to notify, I get permission
yeah,
via letter.
right.
It's habitat of rare species, animals, plants,
Yeah.
whatever.
that's us.
Well,
it's the state.
yes, but it's natural heritage
They oversee it.
comes in and,
Okay.
yes,
Box.
they have to approve it first.
So this whole section is, what's the purple? Inner riverfront area.
Yeah,
That's all,
Oh,
a
I
bunch of
see.
that's in there, because there's a brook here in this diagram.
yeah.
It's a little
So
brook,
this one's well within
the brook.
the 200 also,
Yeah, see the brook?
100. Yes. Oh, so no cut. Oh, okay. This one's not a problem. Well, other than
Yeah.
natural heritage.
Yeah. So I think, isn't there, around a brook area or in that, they're only allowed to cut so much of the overstory? Do you guys know the numbers on that?
Mm-mm.
What,
Do we have an address for this
what was-
property?
She's asking the address for the first property. What was the number?
Thresher, 34 Thresher?
It's almost at the corner of,
Yeah.
Scantic Road and.
Yeah, 34 Thresher,
34.
Carolyn.
Yep. Okay.
So there's some rule about the overstory, the percentage of overstory within 25 feet of a river. They can't cut more than 50 or 25% of the overstory.
Oh,
I always let that up to.
Read anything about that.
Yeah, there's something.
yeah, right. I mean, if it's dead stuff, that's okay.
Yeah. Well, not really, because that stuff is very important to a lot of wildlife.
Yeah,
Snags are,
I
yeah,
mean, dead stuff if it's a nuisance or if
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
danger to.
yeah.
You're not talking about vista pruning, are you?
No,
No, you, in riverfront areas, it's 25 or 50 feet, you're supposed to, there's only a certain amount of the canopy you can cut.
Huh.
Like they talked about that with the solar project.
Oh,
But if
Yeah.
it's a dead tree, there's no canopy, right?
What?
If it's dead, there's no canopy.
No, but it depends when the tree died, yeah.
Hmm.
If it's on its way out, they could be
Ah,
taking it.
Okay. Then it's not quite dead.
None of us remember that.
this hasn't been signed off by the forester yet.
No.
So we're just talking about it, right?
Yeah.
We don't have to decide anything.
No.
Nope. But that is
Yeah.
something we probably need to look up.
Yeah.
yeah.
How much of that? I wonder if we sent the email to Mark. He would tell us what it is. Let's see, this other one is at Town Hampden and Munson. It's on Bennett Road,
Bennett.
Yeah, okay.
75 acres.
To the line.
On the Munson line? And
Yeah.
On Bennett, okay.
The person, Schreier. Kevin-
Now, see, that one, the state forester did see, and he made a comment
Yeah.
about NHESP.
Conditions apply, see NEPD's determination letter, install water barrier at end of harvest.
And if you go through that paperwork, you'll see the letter from NHESP.
Okay.
So that's got to be way up here.
I worked with that forester since I had a master's.
Jacob,
Schreier. I went,
Oh, yeah.
I met him at a couple forestry conferences. Hiking trails flagged with red, white flagging tape. The hiking trail should be avoided when possible. When necessary, the hiking trail should be crossed at a 90-degree angle. The stone wall along Bennett Road where the entrance to the landing is located will have to be restored if altered for excess per town bylaw. The log landing will need to be restored at the completion of harvesting. Timber mats must be used to stabilize wetland and stream embankments.
Okay, so the forester made all these notes?
yeah,
Okay.
I don't know if this is like with the original cutting plan, I think. I don't think,
yeah, but natural heritage is,
Yeah.
their letters in there.
yeah. Haven't got that far, just reading the other stuff.
Mhm.
All right. The nifty's definitely, all right. All right, I should read this whole thing. All right. Dear Jacob, the Natural Heritage and Endangered Species Program of Massachusetts Division of Fisheries and Wildlife has completed its review of the above referenced forest cutting plan. Pursuant to the special approval procedures of the Forest Cutting Practices Regulations, based on these details of the map and the information in NIPD's database, the division has determined there is potential for activities proposed in the plan to result in a take of eastern box turtle listed as special concern, which is protected pursuant Massachusetts endangered species. Eastern box turtle is primarily a terrestrial species in hardwood and pine forests. Let's see what else. I'm not going to read all that. All individuals overwinter below the soil surface, usually during March and December and March. To avoid a prohibited take of stateless species, they have these special conditions. Off-road operation, of motorized vehicles and planned management activities shall occur only during the time period beginning November 1st and ending March 31st of any year, and preferably when the ground is frozen. Intentional soil scarification shall not be conducted with the use of motorized tools, equipment, unless otherwise approved by the division writing. To the greatest extent practical, equipment should remain on established skid roads and trails as to minimize the amount of ground impact by equipment, tracks, or tires. Harvesting outside the priority habitat may occur without restrictions. However, the boundary of the priority habitat should be clearly identified by flagging or marking prior to cutting. If within the priority habitat restrictions are adhered to for the portion of the property outside priority habitat, then no marking of the boundary line shall be required. Okay. All right. The eastern box turtle.
Do we need to do anything with this?
No,
Just FYI stuff, okay.
Guess they're aware of it. I don't know. I'm never sure, like I've been to a bunch of classes, but I don't remember what we're supposed to do with forest cutting plans. There are some stuff that we actually are supposed to do with them.
yeah, I think some of it has to do with crossing wetlands and
Yeah,
stuff like that. We did that.
which they are crossing a wetland and they're using equipment.
Mm,
So I don't know, do we have permission to go on property when that's occurring? And check the
on
street?
forest cutting. I'm trying to think back, where Schweitzer and that other guy were fighting on Howlett Hill Road. Remember?
Yeah,
And
Don't remember.
yeah.
Schweitzer was, he was accusing Schweitzer of, logging all of that, and yet the Schweitzer had to put down certain crossings to get over the brook and stuff.
Yeah,
He had to put down some kind of log crossings
Yeah.
rather than just running the equipment through the
yeah,
brook.
yeah, that's what these guys are using, these special maps.
Yeah, yeah,
I think it's something similar to what the power company does when they go out on the power lines
mm,
with those mats.
Matt, yeah. So, anyway, I just want people aware of that.
Sometimes I think we probably need to check them in the spring and make sure that things are okay after they took everything away and make sure
I know.
banks aren't eroding
Right,
into those brooks.
The one on Wilbraham Road that near your house, that's that logging thing in there,
Turnberg.
across the street from.
Yep.
Hmm. I found the orders of conditions.
Okay.
So what I was thinking, and this is just a thought, that he wanted the orders extended for another 3 years.
Yep.
Well, in the orders itself, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here about silt fence and double hay bales, wattles. And then as another one, with the Town of Hampden wetland bylaw and regs, 10.0212A, and that's with our marking permanent markers. And then I included in that, we have 2 pages of, what the markers should look like
Yeah.
and all of that.
Okay.
So that's already all included in the orders of conditions that were in 1922. So,
2022.
yeah, I'm sorry. So I'm thinking if we give him an extension,
Do we need to include those?
all we're doing, we're extending these orders.
Okay,
Right.
And these orders, he has to follow.
right,
And he has to put down the permanent markers before he does anything.
yep,
So because it's not done yet, doesn't, in my mind, if it's not done yet, although, but it says that he needs to follow these
yeah,
Before he starts building.
before he starts anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my thought,
Yeah.
that, I
So
don't,
we need to communicate with the building guy too,
oh, I communicate with him almost every day.
that he shouldn't get a building permit until those things are in.
Right,
Yes.
right.
Right.
Yeah, well, right now, Hobie's trying to get him out of there.
Yeah. Trying to get him off the property.
But, yeah, so I think, but I mean, everybody has an opinion that it would be,
Yeah.
it would be okay to, we're just extending these.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, I'm just trying to make sure we dot our i's and cross our t's.
Yep, sure.
Yeah,
You know,
no, that's good, but what do you think?
I think, you know, if
Yeah, he
we
hasn't done
just
it.
gotta make sure like the rest of the town knows, like
Put in a
the building guy, you know,
Driveway.
pad for his trailer, but.
yeah,
I don't see any downside to extending these.
No.
No. I mean, we're extending them so that they would be extended till 2028.
yeah. And he will never get a OOC unless he does his stuff.
Yeah, he can't do anything until he does what's in the orders.
Yeah.
As far as, putting in the permanent markers and then putting in the silt fence with the hay bales and
Around the construction area. Yeah, right.
everything. I mean, there's a lot in those orders.
Yeah,
And we still have to approve whether or not it's within the boundaries.
Well, his
Well, his
building
permit,
plan will
yeah.
have to approve it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what I
As
meant.
long as it stays out of the wetland areas.
Is there
Yeah,
sewer, there's no.
but that's
sewer
what the
water.
permanent markers will do.
And these were registered at the Registry of Deeds. The original owner registered them, so they're,
What?
huh?
Registered the, or,
The old,
Okay, okay.
see, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
so they're a legal document.
okay.
all right, so we all
Okay.
have to sign these. There's two places, right?
I made 2 copies.
All righty.
And then that's his letter on the top.
Can I borrow your pen, please? All right. Do I have to make a motion?
Yeah, you might as well.
I make a motion that we sign the extension for
To scan.
Antonio Basile.
534, no,
2 Scantic Road.
2 Scantic Road. Lot number 2 Scantic Road.
Mhm.
Yes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
You gotta make a note.
Another one coming.
No, it's your 2 there.
Oh, there's 2 here?
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, it sounds right.
I signed, no, I signed 2.
You did?
Yep.
No, you didn't.
You did?
That was the other guy. Send it back. He's done.
We'll get it the second time around.
Swinging around here.
Who seconded that motion?
I did.
Scott.
You?
Scott.
Oh,
Guilty.
Scott.
Okay, we need to post the next meeting, probably next. What's the,
Yeah, we're done. We're done.
yeah, so when's our next meeting? We used to always say, we're gonna post the next meeting for, what's our date in December?
It's the third Wednesday. I think it's pretty darn close to Christmas.
18th,
18th?
week before the 18th.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so our next meeting is gonna be 18th at 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Be there or be square.
Did
Did,
that person just leave? Is there anybody on there besides us?
Carolyn.
did Dan ever get back to you about the pickleball court at the rec?
No, he hasn't done anything more about it,
Okay.
but that's the plan.
Yeah, I did go look at it with him.
Yeah, yeah.
Where would that go?
I don't know yet. He's got two potential sites and it's just one court. One is,
Ball field right pulling in and then you got the water.
well,
park.
you know, when you drive in and then the road turns to the right to go to one ball field,
Yeah,
there's a building over there.
Yeah.
Right as you make that turn, right there, it looked like old shuffleboard
yeah,
board courts.
right.
Right there is one of them. The other site is on the other side of the play area, the playscape thing.
Yeah.
There's a basketball court
Yeah.
right there. Instead of the basketball court.
Yeah.
That one is like,
Right next to the brook.
yes,
Yeah.
and right next to it. The brook is here and it's right there.
Leave what's there and move it where
Right.
the old shuffleboard is.
But the other one, where the shuffleboard court is like that, the brook is over here.
Oh,
But it's still close.
yeah.
You know,
I don't know.
those all went in before
Oh, yeah, I know.
River Protection.
It's already
Act.
disturbed if
No,
there's
those
shuffleboard.
are,
Yeah.
I know. But
Anybody else have anything to add?
I didn't know if we wanted, do you guys do a get together this time of year? We can discuss it after the meeting.
Right?
this is it.
Are we ready to
Close the meeting
close?
Yeah.
and make a motion to close the meeting.
Okay.
All in favor? Aye.
Who seconded Tom?
You still recording?
Yeah, I'm just.